Boo! Conjuring 2, the sequel to arguably the best horror movie of 2013, The Conjuring. This time, The Conjuring 2 is directed by James Wong and stars once again Vera Fangma reprising her role. And now I really liked the first Conjuring. It was such a fucking frightening movie. It was a horror movie that avoided all the cliches and all the shortcomings of shitty horror movies that we get nowadays. It was a classic horror film done right. So I was excited about The Conjuring 2. I mean, with Vera Fangma returning, I love her. She's a wonderful actress, and I can gladly say it's it's really good. It's a great sequel. It is just as good, if not better, than the original Conjuring. James Wan has proven he's a force to be reckoned with in the world of horror movies. He he should really do them more often at this rate. So the film takes place after the events of the first Conjuring, where Vera Fangma's character Lynn is investigating this house where this family was murdered, and there's been some demonic activity going on there. And in over in the United Kingdom, 3,000 miles away, there's this girl called Janet who's presumably been possessed by a demon, and so it's up to Lynn and her husband, being the paranormal investigators they are, to travel to see Janet, to investigate what has possessed her, and to hopefully perform an exorcism on her. So yeah, and it makes for a fucking intimidating and frightening, and at the same time exhilarating experience. What makes this movie work is that the little girl who plays Janet in this movie, oh, she's fantastic. She's awesome. I mean, like Neil Sefi from The Jungle Book and Ruby Barnhill from the BFG, she is one of the best child actors of the year, easily. Wow, this year is great for child actors. Keep it up. And yeah, she was both frightening, but you at the same time cared about her. You wanted her to be rid of this demon that was controlling her, because when she was possessed, she could get frightening, and you just didn't know what to do. And Vera Fagma, again, she's fantastic as well. I mean, she's been in a few horror movies like Orphan. She was a major highlight in that movie, and she was also fantastic in the first Conjuring, and here she does not disappoint. And I love the atmosphere of this movie. It's creepy as hell. It's so authentic. It's perfect setting for a horror movie. I mean, I wouldn't step foot in that place. I was just hiding behind my chair throughout most of this movie. Yeah, this is not a kid's film, let's just say. It has some moments that make you go, oh shit, that just happened. So do not bring your kids to this movie. It will give them nightmares for the rest of their life. Not only is it a great horror movie, it's a great mystery movie too. It was a great mystery. Who was the demon? Who was possessing Janet? So I was completely gripped right until the end to find out. And the soundtrack is great. It's freaking awesome. It was ghostly. It was terrifying. It was so eerie. It sent complete chills down my spine. So Joseph Bishar, who scored this movie, can you please score every horror movie ever? That would be awesome. Although, guys, as much as I really like The Conjuring 2 and got a kick out of it, I'm afraid there are a couple of flaws that hold it back from being a perfect horror movie. I'm afraid this movie is just a tiny bit too long. Now, the story only needed to be an hour and a half, maybe an hour and 45 minutes at the most, but it did not need to be a 2 hour and 15-minute movie to tell uh, a complex, yes, but also pretty simple story. Had it been trimmed down to just normal length, it would have been perfect. But other than that, I really like The Conjuring 2. Two thumbs up for it. It had nearly everything you want in a perfect horror movie. And if you go and see a horror movie this summer, please skip everything else. Just let it be this one. I give The Conjuring 2 4.5 stars out of 5. Finally, a horror movie that doesn't have to resort to constant jump scares to be scary. Oh, so guys, thank you all for watching, and what did you think of The Conjuring 2? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on my Google+, and I'll see you all next time.